This morning on Sunrise, new details to a story we've been following, what police have discovered in their investigation into two missing women from Kansas.
Plus, it's an impact day, and we're going to see those impacts lasting overnight tonight as scattered showers expected to pop up later this afternoon and storms as we go through the night hours. The timing of it all coming up in your Get Ready weather.
And it's tax deadline day. Everything you need to know whether you are filing today or needing an extension. 4029 News Sunrise starts right now.
Live, local, late breaking. This is 4029 News Sunrise.
Good Monday morning and welcome to 4029 News Sunrise. I'm Phil Reed. Today is an impact day, so let's get right to the forecast and bring in meteorologist Melissa Hall. So, Melissa, what do people need to know about these storms that are coming?
Well, Phil, we're all under that risk for severe weather tonight, and those storms, they do want to be on the strong side, with the primary threats going to be the potential for half-dollar size hail, those winds getting very breezy, 40 to 50, 60 miles an hour, and can't rule out an isolated tornado with this. So let's get right to it, my friends. Here is what you are walking out the door to. Isn't it a beautiful beginning to the day? Well, you might have a little light patchy fog out there, but most of us, we are waking up to a very calm start. If you do have any wind, it's coming in out of the south, making things even more comfortable. 57 in Fayetteville, where it is nice and calm for you. So it actually feels like 57, but most of us not even waking up in the 50s. Almost everybody's in the 60s right now. Look around northwest Arkansas. In fact, the only spot we're seeing those 50s is in Fayetteville with 62 in Rogers. That's what you find in Tawnytown, West Fork. 63 over on the west side of the area from Siloam Springs on down. In the River Valley, a lot of those mid-60s and only a handful of folks out there in the 50s. So a comfy start, just like we had this last weekend, but changes are coming, my friends. Clouds increase, winds increase as we get into the afternoon hours. So we'll be in the mid-70s by lunchtime before those kids get off the bus, and they're in the low 80s. Scattered showers want to start popping up by this afternoon, but it's those overnight hours that we're worried about. And look at what happens later in the week. That forecast gets active again, and those temperatures tank as a response, Phil. We're going to be back into the 60s for a daytime high, with some of us having overnight lows in the 40s. Now, I'm going to talk about the impact weather, time it out, track it out, and let you know more about those threats coming up here in just a few minutes in your Get Ready weather.
Melissa, thanks. Developing this morning, U.S. Marshals in Knoll, Missouri are searching for this man that you see right here. Authorities say Jordan Michael Jennings is armed and dangerous. Investigators say he ran away from officers Tuesday when they responded to reports someone was yelling at another person. Jennings was seen Sunday at the Bel Air Apartments in Knoll. Authorities say he ran again. Police say he then stole a white Ford F-250 truck. You can see that on your screen. There was a loaded handgun in that truck. Investigators say the truck has disabled veteran plates with the registration USAIN. If you see Jennings or have any information, give police a call. Oklahoma Highway Patrol is investigating after they say a drunk driver hit and killed a 4-year-old boy in LaFleur County. Troopers say 18-year-old Miguel Reyes was driving drunk on US 270 when he went off the road and hit the child. Investigators say the child's family has been notified. Reyes was taken to a hospital and treated for minor injuries. Police haven't said whether he will be charged. One person was killed and 9 others hurt in a shooting at Wynn Saturday night. 27-year-old Varian Campbell died in the shooting. Officers say 2 people were run over during the incident. The shooting victims range in age from 24 to 49. Police haven't released a motive. Police say they have recovered 2 bodies in rural Texas as authorities search for 2 women from Kansas who went missing in Oklahoma. Several law enforcement agencies are investigating. Office of the Oklahoma Chief Medical Examiner will identify the bodies and determine the cause of death. 4 people have been arrested in connection to the case. You can see the 4 right there, and they were booked into the Texas County Jail on several charges, including first-degree murder and kidnapping. 5:04, let's get a check of the roads with 4029's Melissa Hall.
Phil, not only is the weather quiet right now, so are the roads. We're going to talk about what's going on down in Sebastian County. Grand Avenue, 30 miles an hour. Rogers Avenue, 35. You get on 540. No problems for you there either. Moving along 65, 70 miles an hour. Let's get a live look there at Grand Avenue down in the River Valley. Pretty much got the roads all to yourself if you get out right now. Don't need to worry about traffic, and I doubt those stoplights will even slow you down too much, Phil. Once you get out of the River Valley, well, you can expect more of the same. Nothing but green on the roads right now.
Melissa, thanks. Today is the last day to file your taxes for 2023. 4029's Lakira Banks is live with more on the deadline. Lakira.
Well, the clock is ticking if you haven't filed your 2023 taxes. Most filers have until 11:59 tonight. So if you owe and you fail to pay by tonight's deadline, the IRS will issue a 5% penalty for each month that you're late. We spoke with a tax expert with the Rogers Tax Center about the options available for filers.
Don't panic just because it's just late. As long as if you're mailing it in, postmarked by the April 15th is fine. If you're electronically filing it, you have until the 15th at 11:59 p.m. So don't panic about that.
Now, another option is filing an extension with the IRS. Now, if that is approved, you'll have until October 15th to file your taxes. Reporting live in Rogers, Lakira Banks, 4029 News.
Lakira, thanks. The IRS is warning you to watch out for fake letters asking you to provide information in order to receive an unclaimed refund. Officials say these letters even have the IRS letterhead to look more legitimate. The IRS says it will never contact taxpayers by email, text, or through social media. So if you do get a letter, double check the phone number and make sure it matches the number on the irs.gov website. If you've fallen victim to a scam, report it to authorities. The IRS also says to be on the lookout for random phone calls with threats and demands for immediate payment. Scammers may also reach out through email or text messages. Authorities say they may request particular payment methods like Venmo, Zelle, or a gift card, and they say to never click on links in these phishing emails. And call the IRS to confirm if they are directly trying to contact you. Time is running out to file your 2023 taxes. Coming up on Sunrise, the steps to take if you need to file an extension and how long that extension will last. Plus, the fiscal session begins today in Little Rock, how lawmakers are planning to take on the new budget. Plus,
former President Donald Trump faces trial. I'm Amy Lou in Washington with the historic first step taking place in New York today.
You're watching 4029 News.